entertained? Are you not entertained?
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Why so serious?
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Well, I'm not good at it. I want you to get mad. You gotta say, I'm a human being. God damn it! My life has value. I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and joining us on the game show And the Word Is. That's right. We are here for another segment of And the Word Is. I'm just looking for my timer because I have so much to do. We're happy to have so many guests today with us. A lot of fun, a lot of comedians. So let's get right to it and bring them on. Your first comedian. Let's see. Where's her introduction? Oh, okay. Joe. He has there's a bronzing face serum called Drunk Elephant. And oh, the jokes we could come up with that, but I'm sure he didn't start this. Joe Bronzy, returning champ, coming to us. Hey, Joe, welcome to the show. And the word is also just got new headshots. She's also defending her championship because we had a tie last week. The beautiful, wonderful, about to get on a plane tomorrow and go someplace. Julia Scotti is with us today. Hey, Julia, thanks for playing. Your next comedian sounds like she got married at McDonald's. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring on Jay McBride.
It's also where I met my husband.
There you go, Jay. I love it. Also, his name is perpetually 10 years old, little Richie Byrne. Let's hear it for Richie Byrne back and playing the game. Also, was he a former Australian cricketer turned actor, impressionist, and writer with a widespread fame on the Imus in the Morning show? Either way, I can tell you that Julia's doing something with the printer. But
I'm not. It's not what.
Also, his net worth, I can guarantee you, your next guest, his net worth is well over $10. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Bartlett. Let's bring on Rob Bartlett. And there he is, as always.
I had to fix something. I just had to fill it.
Oh, it was you. Okay. Yeah. Rob, welcome to the game. The first rule of the game.
Thank you, Art.
You're welcome. And the word is to have fun and interject, interfere, intersect, interpose, intrude whenever you feel the need. The object of the game is not only to have fun, but is to extemporize on the word that you are given. I will pick the first comic. Julia, it will be you because you're going to show everyone how it's done. You have up to 60 seconds. Why don't you pick a number from 1 to 15?
I'm at my favorite number. Huh?
What's that? Who said that? Richie, you talking? Is somebody talking? No? Okay. Julia, go ahead.
I'm a returning champion here. A little respect.
I'm so sorry. You're right. I would have had a fanfare for you, but
yeah. All right, I'm gonna go with my favorite number, 6.
6. Okay. I don't know if it's your favorite number, but when you start talking, you have 60 seconds. We'll wait till the motorcycle goes by.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. I think it was my girlfriend.
I'm sorry. I had Mexican for lunch.
We love it. We love it. Ready, Julia? I'm going to say the word, and then you have up to 60 seconds. You don't have to take all of it, but at the end of your 60 seconds, you'll hear, and that's how you'll know. I know. We're getting
the buddy
here.
bell.
Your word is diet.
Diet?
Diet.
Oh, diet. Whenever I get ice cream stains on my chocolate ice cream stain on my white shirt, my first impulse is to diet. But then I step on the scale the next morning to see what happened from eating all the ice cream, and I see I gained like 4 pounds. So I got to go diet. I don't know. That is one of the worst words I've ever come across, and I think.
Does it work? Do you ever begin it?
No, and I think it's very, very unfair that you chose the fattest person on this panel.
No. You chose.
You chose the number.
Okay.
And I think Rob's going to try to take that title anyway.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, Rob is a guy. He can afford to be fat. I'm going to, I've been trying to lose weight since, I don't know, birth. I really, because my mother, her first words coming out of her were, diet.
There you go. All right. You know, my friend used to eat ice cream and bang her hips against the wall at the same time, thinking that was going to somehow make her. I don't know.
Kathy Caldwell brought over a carton of ice cream for dinner Sunday. We ate, I made dinner, and since Sunday night, I've been evening out the ice cream in the carton to make it level. Have you done that? And last night I
just for aesthetics.
Yeah, that's right. You're not cheating. You're neatening up.
I am, and last night I neatened up all the way to the bottom of the carton,
which is as even as you can get.
That's right.
Well, you're taking care of business when that happens.
Every day.
It's amazing how we really can fool ourselves. Julia, you get to pick the next comedian contestant.
Okay.
Great job, Julia. Great job.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to go with Rob because I love Rob.
We all love Rob. Rob Bartlett, how you doing? Thanks for playing the game. We're so honored that you're here.
Thank you for inviting me, Art. It's my pleasure to be here.
For anybody who's wondered what it would look like if Hemingway didn't pull the trigger.
Way to bring it down, Joe. Way to bring it down.
If everybody ever wanted to know what the Unabomber looked like if he shaved.
The Unabomber during COVID. There you go.
There you go.
All right. So you're going to pick a number from 1 to 15. I'm going to give you the word, and you have up to 60 seconds to go off.
What is number 9?
What is number 9? Opera, my friend. You have 60 seconds. Go.
You know, I'm not a big fan of opera. But I feel bad because fat people should like opera because you can't be a male in opera and not be fat. You know, I don't know why that is, but it's, you have two choices. It's basically, sing opera or cook Cajun. There's no in between when you're a fat guy. But I often wondered sometimes, I mean, if you love music as much as you need to love music to sing opera, like wouldn't you want to update your material just every once in a while? Wouldn't would Pavarotti want to sing hits in the 70s and 80s? It's baby, look at me and tell me what you see. I can catch the moon in my hand. Tell me please who I am. Remember my name, Fame. I'm not gonna leave forever. I'm not gonna let up with the sky. Fame. Whether you're a lover or whether you're a brother, you're staying alive. Staying alive. And everybody shaking and we're staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, staying alive. Staying alive.
Wonderful. I think you've played this game before. I don't know, but I think you have. I want to know why opera singers don't write original music and put out an album. Why wouldn't they do that?
Well, there's a reason why Frank Sinatra didn't sing hip hop. You gotta kind of stick to your genre. I mean,
although Frank Sinatra did sing "Bang Bang,"
she froze because she's on a cell phone.
Oh yeah, well. Yeah, I think his version of Something, though, is my particular favorite. Yeah. You're asking me, will my love grow, Jack?
Didn't he also do Billy Joel's?
Said it was the best song McCartney and Lennon ever wrote.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I think he also did I Love You Just the Way You Are, I believe.
Right. And, of course, he did Baby Got Back. I don't remember that,
Baby Got Butt. Baby Got Butt.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Rob, at this point, you get to pick the next comedian contestant.
I pick Jay McBride.
Oh,
Jay McBride.
pressure.
Jay, you're up
All
for
right.
it. Come on, I know you are. Pick a number from 1 to 15. It cannot be 6 or 9.
7.
7, going after the 6. Okay, when I say the word,
right,
you have up to 60 seconds to go off and improv.
Okay.
Custodian.
Okay, which custodian? Yeah, I used to tell this that's fine. That's actually my type of guy. Like people always say, like I live with someone who's a foot model and a hand model and overall like an actress. So she's great looking. And I always say like she looks like the sort of girl who went to the prom with the captain of the high school football team. Whereas I look like the kind of girl who got caught tongue kissing the janitor for a bag of weed. which is only a partial truth. You know, it's no, our custodian wasn't bad. I still get turned on by the sound of jingling keys. You know, like that. I don't want to hear like when your bell comes up. Like if I hear like a floor, you know, I don't know.
What happens when you mop the floor? Holy shit.
There's water all over the place, and all right, I deserve that.
Did that turn you on right there? The bell?
A little.
Yeah,
Well, I was
okay.
turned on beforehand anyway, just from COVID.
I just had a catharsis, so I was definitely.
So, do you online date, and do you put that in your profile, like custodian, come at me, keys?
Right. I started telling people how I'm dating older guys now, so I don't do online dating. I do carbon dating, which is probably my favorite joke right now. Online dating's the worst. I can't do it. I can't. Too many guys saying like, "Hey, you feel like just having random sex that you won't enjoy and then never talking to me again."
That doesn't jingle your keys.
No, exactly.
Bucket list experience. It says ready to mingle if you jingle. Oh, there's
So
the wink.
funny you say random sex you won't enjoy. That's the exact phrase my wife used with our therapist.
I'm sorry. Way to bring it down again, Joe.
Sorry.
Okay, Jay, you pick the next comedian contestant.
I'll go with Joe. You know,
Joe,
good friend of mine. I'd like to go with Joe.
Yes,
Joe
you're
Bronson.
I
Big
know.
mouth.
One of the things I like
Thank you,
about this
Jay.
show is staying in touch with everyone, and I love that. Joe, are you ready? I'm going to give you a word. You have up to 60 seconds to
He
go
hasn't
off
called
on it.
me. I haven't heard from him in like 5 years, Joe Bronzy.
Oh, Julie, I love you.
Oh, sure, Joe. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Do I get to pick a number, buddy?
You do.
Well, I'm going to pick number 1 because that's how I feel about Julia.
Aw, very good, Julia. You know, you. Oh, never mind. Okay, you ready? I'm going to say the word. You have up to 60 seconds. When I say it, go. Hitchhike.
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 Yeah, that was the advice I gave to both my children when they hit teenage years. Hitchhike. You know, to me, that word signals the changing of the entire world. When I was a young kid, it was just starting to be taught in schools. Don't hitchhike, stranger danger, all that stuff.
Berenstain Bears.
The Berenstain Bears. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I remember that was my favorite childhood book, Hitchhiking with the Berenstain Bears. I think my mother was trying to tell me something.
That's the one where they hold the kid hostage, right?
That's right.
Yes.
My
In the
mother
trunk
would
of the
say to
car,
me,
yeah.
Brother
my mother
Bear.
would say, if you're good, someday we'll see you on a milk carton.
Yeah.
She had 7. She could afford to lose a few, and I was top of that list, as a matter of fact.
Ooh, 60 seconds goes fast. Very good. Very good on the hitchhiking. Yes, very good. Have you, Joe, hitchhiked?
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, in college, I hitchhiked once. I didn't need to go anywhere, but the woman driving the truck was hot, so my thumb went out.
You went a block down to the coffee shop, but it was worth it.
Wherever she was going.
Wherever she was going. Joe, you have to pick a comic contestant, but I think I know who it's going to be.
Well, only because Richie hasn't gone yet.
That's right. That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
My good friend Richie Byrne, who looks like he's lost weight. Good for him.
Richie Byrne, looking good there. How you doing? How you feeling today, by the way?
Know how I'm feeling. I told you already. I'm hungover. Let's not. First of all, I'm hungover and I'm hurt because nobody picked me. Joe Bronzy had to. I feel like I'm back in grammar school where they're playing basketball and I'm the last kid picked.
And they make a deal.
Yeah, well, we'll take Richie.
Yeah. We'll take Richie if you take the 2 girls. Yeah, something like that. Richie, pick a number from 1 to 15.
I don't know why you had it.
And the word is misogyny. Go ahead.
What are the numbers from?
1 to 15.
And what's been picked?
1, 6, 7, 9.
Ooh, Jay's keeping
Jay is
track.
on it.
Damn it, those were all the numbers I wanted.
Who's got the fire engine?
Richie
Who's
only has
tenement
a
is
few
it?
minutes, apparently.
Whose tenement is on fire?
I'm going to say Jay's.
I'm
Yeah, it is Jay. Yeah, because she's in the city. Go ahead, Richie. 1 to
What,
15.
you don't think we have fire
Did
engines
you
here
put
in
for
the
60 seconds?
Not every 5 minutes. No. Go ahead.
There are a lot of arsonists in this neighborhood, I'll have you know. And we had an alert for brush fires. But do you care? No, because I live in Jersey. I'm scum.
Does Julia know we're on the air?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
It was just random chatting from Julia there.
Well, Buddy said just jump in if you want.
Julia, stay on the line afterwards. I have somebody to refer to you. Okay, go ahead, Richie.
Buddy, too.
Number two. All right, you have 60 seconds to jump in as soon as I say the word.
There he did it again. He just said jump in, and I jumped in, and now he wants me to jump out again.
You know what? I'm going to give you the number right now. 555. Okay.
Is Richie Bird still here?
Are you ready, Richie? Staples.
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 Staple.
Or you could go staplers.
Well, buddy, now I'm confused. Do I get 2 minutes because I have 2 words?
No.
No?
Oh, please no.
Now you only have 45 seconds.
Staples. I love Staples. I go there to get my food, actually, at Staples. If you know, I think it's hysterical that you go into Staples and they sell like peanuts.
Oh, that's true. They do, yeah.
Pieces and things like that. And you just go, who goes, wow, I'm really hungry. Let me go to Staples. You know, I would. It'd be great if they put a kitchen in at Staples and just have, chicken parm, Staples, and things like that. You know, because I am on a diet, so I think if I went to Staples and ate like cardboard, that would really help me keep my weight down. But I always found that funny. Like I go, wow, there's a pizza place right next door to Staples, but I'm going to go to Staples and get some gummy bears. That's what I really like.
Staples, the front of Staples looks like a movie theater.
Yes, it does.
It looks like you're going to a movie. Yeah.
So much for the 60 seconds going by fast.
Sorry,
Rob.
I tried to sing for my minute.
I thought you were going to
I was looking at Rob and I was like, is he awake?
It was really hard to keep the straight face. I wanted to laugh so many times, but I couldn't because otherwise the joke wouldn't work.
Rob, you were asking how we score. You just got a score. You just got a point for that. So there you go.
Oh, man.
That has nothing to do with the game.
He's going to win anyway. What the hell difference?
That's right. Yeah, we've already decided you're going to win anyway.
Stop whitewashing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have done round one. Give everybody a round of applause for round one. Now we're going into round two. This is where everyone has their word. You do exactly what you did in round one. Exactly. Not the same word, but you're not to say the word. And then we'll come back to everybody and see what they wrote down thinking what your word is. Does everyone want a clue? Because we do have a common theme going. Or should we just play it and see what happens?
Let's go. Let's play it and see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, I'm speaking for the group. I just,
No, you spoke first, so we'll speak for the group. Richie walked out of you, so
I had to get a pen. I forgot a pen.
Okay.
Wait, because you're writing the word down. Okay.
He's going to write the word down.
Okay.
All right. So who did we start? We started with Julia and we ended with Richie. So let's go right smack dab in the middle and let's do Joe Bronzy. Why don't you go first? The minute you start talking, the minute you'll have to talk. Or up to. You can stop at any time. Are you ready, Joe?
I am ready.
When you start talking, I'll start timing.
Go. Okay. Whoever decided that a condom should have a reservoir tip. This word has a French root that also means Jerry Lewis. The executive for a jean company who decided that the button fly thing doesn't work at all. The man who came up with the third brake light, or perhaps the woman. I don't want to join in the misogyny on this show.
Do you mean the one in the back? Do you mean the one in the back seat?
That's right. The third brake light.
Yeah.
The production company executive who said to Bob Hope and Bing Crosby, "Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you take it on the road?" The movie company executive or anybody who casts Catherine Hahn in anything at all, that's what this word describes.
Perfect. And I loved it. Anybody? All right, let's see. Richie, hold up what you think
Hang
Joe
on.
was talking about. Is he printing? Are you printing something?
Can you tell me to write it?
Yes, if you want to. We have one genius. How about you, Rob? What do you think the word was?
Mesopotamia.
I'll go with genius. Jay, what do you think? Genius. Okay,
Holy
Julia.
shit! Wait a minute.
Oh, are you changing yours now?
No, not at all.
Go ahead, hold it up.
Me?
Yeah, you're the only one left.
Well, I had Gene. I had residue, but I crossed it out. And genius.
Now you see the common theme here? All the words start with the letter G.
And the word was.
Wait. Jay didn't go.
Staples.
What's that?
The word was staples. No, it was genius. You're all right. I'm
Very good. Very good. Everybody got it. All right.
awful at this round, but I'm supposed to stump them, so I did terribly.
No, you did very well because we all got a good laugh.
Can
I
Jay, that is the one part of this round that I've never understood. Is our job to, do we get more points if we stump them, or do we get more points if we don't?
You get more points if you do. So Joe got 0 because because everyone got it.
Whatever I have to do to not have to come back next week.
Joe, why don't you pick the next comedian contestant?
You know what? Because he got picked last time, I'm going with my friend Richie Byrne.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
How sweet.
Thank you.
All right, Richie, when you start talking, I'll start timing.
And because Rob wants another nap. Go.
Okay. This is a word that we all would like to have. It's something we'd want. It's not really great to have this, but it is something that that isn't bad to have. And if you feel this way in the day, if you wake up and you say hello to somebody, and you go and they say, "How was your morning?" It can be this. It also can be construed as not really a great thing in that, it's not extremely. It's hard not to say the word, buddy.
I know.
It's not extremely wonderful to have this, but it also isn't the worst thing in the world to have this.
It depends on how much.
Huh?
It would depend on how much.
It would depend on how much of this you have.
That's right.
It's not a bad thing to have. And this is, oh, thank God, my career.
Hey, Rob, wake up and let's see what you wrote.
Germs.
Germs. Okay, we have germs.
No,
Jay?
actually, I thought it was good.
Good. Okay, good. Jay?
I knew it was a G. I'll say that.
Okay.
That's
gratitude. Oh, that's sweet. Julia?
because it's terrible to have gratitude.
As you know, I have multiple personalities. So Joanne said glaucoma. Martha said groovy. Angela said gastritis. And I say gluten.
Gastritis. That's a 5-pointer.
How can you use so many words and still be wrong? Joe, what word did you say?
Me?
Joe Bronze. Yep. Joe
No,
Bronze.
I think he was describing my career. I'm going with that.
What is it? What? Career?
My career.
Not so bad, not so good. You might want to have it. You might not.
Stop it, Joe. You got a point for that.
I should have said erection.
It's gonorrhea, isn't it?
Richie, why don't you tell everybody what the word is?
The word was good. Rob was
Good. Good.
Oh.
Rob got it.
Whoever said likened my career to gonorrhea should also get a point. Can I petition?
I said gonorrhea.
It just never goes away.
Just so you know, it keeps on giving.
That's right. It just
No,
lingers.
I don't want to come back either. You can have my point.
Richie, you got 3 points for that because you stumped Jay, Julia, and Joe.
Like a lot of people have seen it, they don't, but they just can't. They just don't know where they got it from.
Little does Richie also have to learn how to read because the word I sent you was gold. But anyways, let's keep moving.
Was it really?
Give yourself a point for that one.
Words will get you every time.
Give yourself a point for that one, Alex.
I'm kidding. I get a laugh in here once in a while.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
pretty funny.
Give yourself a point, buddy.
Thank you. I'll give myself a point for the first time. Richie, you get to pick the next comedian contestant.
Let's go with Jay.
All right,
All
Jay.
right.
When you start talking, I'll start timing.
Okay. So this word, I was raised Catholic, so I'm not Jewish, which makes me not understand. Oh wait, never mind. I have the wrong word. So this is the exact
That was for me.
opposite. This is the exact opposite of every partner I've ever had in bed, which is good. Like I don't like to have sexual partners that are this way. I want someone who's got a, like light a cigarette, kill a snake with his bare hands, light a cigarette, then put out that cigarette on my chest. Like I want someone rough, like I heard about this animal where these two animals fight to see who gets to be on top. Like that's the sort of sexual relationship I have. So it's the exact opposite of this word, which I hope that makes sense. Basically that's how trans people have sex too. They usually fight to see who's going to be on top, and the winner gets to just like sit back and take it. But
look at Julia. Julia's like, can we talk?
but that is so a very
there you go. All right, very good. Let's go around the room. Rob, what do you think Jay was talking about?
I was going to say gentle.
Okay. Richie, how about you?
My pen isn't working, so I'm just gonna. I thought it was gruesome.
Gruesome.
That describes it as well.
Joe, how about you? Alpha. Ooh, good one.
Where's the G? There's no G in alpha.
It's Galfa.
No, it's silent.
Put a question mark.
It's silent.
Oh,
It's a silent G.
All right. Well, the voice just said Goyim, gigantic, gruesome, and bottom because of that last comment, Jay.
Rob,
which was also my last boyfriend.
Yeah.
Rob, what was the word you said?
I said
He
gentle.
forgot.
Gentle.
Gentle. Well, Rob gets it, ladies and gentlemen. So, Jay, you get 3
Wow.
points for stumping everybody pretty much except for Rob. Way to go, Rob. All right, Jay. Did you get what she did in the beginning, though?
Yes.
She was describing genteel.
Well, that's why I said Goyim.
Gentile.
That's why I said Goyim,
Well,
yeah.
But when she said the Jewish not being Jewish, I initially wrote down circumcision. So or guilt. That was going to be the other G word. So
that's next week's word. Now I got to cross that out. Thanks, Rob. Give it away. All right, Jay, you get to pick either Julia or Rob right now.
Let's go with Rob.
Okay, Rob, you got your word.
hang on.
Okay, okie dokie.
Okay. Yes, I have.
All right. So when you start talking, I'll start timing.
Okay. It's something that I think everyone should have every day of their life. Without it, I don't think you're living fully. For me personally, it's as important as oxygen. It's a cure for depression, frustration, anxiety. I believe it's truly the key to happiness. I don't think you can be truly happy without it. But it's something that you need to practice and attempt to practice daily. Not something you can have spontaneously. You need to physically choose to embrace it. Sometimes you even have to force yourself to make it part of your life. With me, I experience it the minute Richie signs off.
Well, now everyone got it.
I was bone throwing.
All right. Way to go, Rob. You played this game very well. Let's see if anyone got it. Jay, what do you think the word is?
Gonorrhea again. No.
Gratitude. Richie, how about you?
Masturbation.
Gasturbation. Has to start with.
There you go.
Master. Oh, there you go. There you go. Very good. There you go. Masturbation and orgasm.
Same as Richie.
How about you,
What do you
Julia?
think I'm doing while it's not my
I
turn?
took it seriously for a change. I had God and Glee.
Well, once again, only one person gets it. Jay, way to go. So Rob gets
And I even said the word earlier today. I mean, I planted the seed too. How crazy is that?
That's why I was worried. I was worried it was going to be fresh in everybody's minds. And then when I said I experienced it when Richie signs off, I thought everyone was going to be able to pull it.
Rob, I wasn't joking. I thought everyone got it at that point.
That's
Sure,
why I
absolutely.
came up with masturbation, because that's what I'm going to do when we
That's
do
why
it
you're,
now.
You
Should
think
do it
I've
now.
been
Just
doing when it's not my
pull a
turn.
tubing. Pull a tubing.
that's why you're losing so much weight. All right, let's go right to Julia Scotti. You have your word, and when we start the word, you'll start the timer.
Okay, I once had never mind. Tell me when.
Go ahead.
Oh, I once had a conversation with Professor Erwin Corey, and I said to him, Professor, what is the secret of life? And he said, the secret of life is a confusion to all mankind from the dawn of time to the spinning of the globe in a reverse polarity where you seek, but you don't find because you're lost. And you take that lostedness and you offer it up and say, why? Why am I? And why you are is anybody's guess at this point. And so, in conclusion, you take what's given to you and put it in the closet, and every summer you take it out, spread it out, dust it, whack it on the clothesline, and you will find in the dust, in the filtered dust of the sunlight, the true secret of life. Thank you.
Can we get a
Perfect.
paramedic over to Julia's right away?
I want to say I watched all of you listening. This was Rob. This was Jay. This was Richie. And this was Joe. Well, Joe, what did you think that was all about?
I can't see what is it.
Pontificate.
Okay.
Rob?
Oh, that's a good answer.
Oh, that's a great answer. No, I wouldn't even know what that means, so I wouldn't have picked it. Jay?
I thought it was neoclassical existentialism.
You know, I almost put that down. Damn it.
Richie, how about you?
I was going to say glad. I was just
What were you going to say? Glad?
glad.
Well, if somebody were doing that, sorry to say this, Julia, but you got 5 points there because you stumped everyone, or would that be 4?
Right.
But if you heard someone doing that, wouldn't you just go, what is all of this?
Gibberish.
There you go.
Oh.
The key to it was Professor Erwin
Yes,
Corey.
yes.
Brilliant,
Well played.
well, brilliant, Julia, genius,
Well
well
played.
played.
I have
Yes.
a question
Y'all-
for Julia.
What's that, Richie?
Who is that? Bert Lara behind you? Who? The picture.
Are you
behind-
talking to me? Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner. And on the
Ah,
other side is
Caesar.
Sid Caesar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you can't see, but Ray Bolger is behind her head.
No, that's Amelia Airport. Airport.
It's Peter O'Toole in Lawrence of Arabia.
I always thought that his name was kind of redundant.
Who?
Yes,
Peter
absolutely, yeah.
O'Toole.
His name could have been O. Peter Toole.
Well, you know the Irish,
Or-
they tend to exaggerate.
Peter and Toole just seemed to me like it was whatever.
Well, his middle name was Oscar.
There you go.
So it was Peter O'Toole.
I thought it
There you
was
go.
Giant.
Giant?
Yes, Peter
Yeah,
Giant
His
Tool.
name is Richard.
Could be, Richard Toole.
Richard Toole.
Dick Toole.
Ricardo.
Isn't it Harry?
Toole.
Harry Toole. There you go. Harry.
I like this game better than End the Word Is.
Festering Harry Tool.
Now we're going
All
into
this
round
talk
3.
about tools is making me sentimental.
This is where I'm going to give everybody a word.
You should have a picture of that behind you, Julia. Come on. Why don't you have a picture of that behind you? Like
My tool?
yes,
It can be autographed.
And sign it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
like I turned mine into a lamp. So
Did you?
no, not really.
Oh.
Can you donate it?
I bronzed mine actually.
Can you donate it like on your organ donor card? Could you actually donate it if somebody wanted one? Because
Why you interested?
no, I know Chastity Bono has been looking for one for the past 10 years. and-
They're not made of Legos. They're not made. You can't just. It doesn't just snap on and snap off. It's
and-
sort of,
and- at least to hear him talk back when he was him. I mean,
Well, in our
Julia
own way,
used to
we're
say-
still using it. We're still using it.
okay, all right, just checking. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Now,
that
if you want-
wasn't going to waste. That's all. I mean,
By the way, if anyone ever wants to hear like the whole details about how like they call it a phalloplasty, and it is gruesome, and I can tell anyone
Very
about it who
gruesome.
wants to stick
Okay.
around, but I won't do it here.
This
I've
is
seen
why you
this.
should
Unless it's
never.
my room.
On video.
Unless
This is
that's my
why.
word.
This is why you should never have two on.
Two of them, two of those on there.
Two at the same
there were only
time.
two of us, but at one time there were
It's-
four of us.
I think it says more about.
Julia. Very good. Very
I think it
good.
says more about like we're literally the only women Buddy knows. So
Oh,
and he didn't
damn
know
you.
us as women. So
Damn you! You got another point.
Oh man, that was
okay.
one of my points for that one. That was
Oh my
great.
gosh! All right, yeah, we'll give one to you and one to Jay. Okay, awesome. Well, look, this is round 3. I'm going to give you
There's
phobias.
more rounds. Okay.
Of course,
go
you all know what these phobias are, and if you don't, you're going to pretend to know what they are, because then everyone's going to guess whether or not you really knew what they were. And I will take my time and pronounce them. All right? Does everyone get this? Does it make sense to everybody? So you're going to tell us what the fear is. And explain it a little bit. You have up to 60 seconds, but you may not need the 60 seconds. Are we ready to play?
Yes, Gene, we are.
You're all like staring at me like you put cardboard cutouts of yourself and ran to the bathroom.
do we still have to write it down, or are we done with the writing part?
You're done with the writing part.
Okay.
Richie, were you going to say something?
I have a phobia of this round.
I think we all need to chip in and get Julia some WD-40.
I'm sorry, I can't believe you're hearing that still.
I thought it was my bones.
It's not the chair, it's my arms.
Oil can.
And I'm going to sit there like this so you can't, and then that'll be all right. Now you won't hear.
That's great. It's so much better.
Richie, we're going to start with you, but first tell us what's going on. Tell us a little bit about the channel, how Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling is going, and the whole Twitch thing.
The channel's going great. I mean, we have about, I think, 12 shows on the channel now, this being one of them.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We had Mark and I had Lisa Lampanelli yesterday, and she was awesome. And next Thursday, and I'm embarrassed to say this, we're doing a telethon, a 24-hour telethon, and we want you all to come on if you can, like we did in January. And it's for a charity of a friend of Mark's, and I will be damned if I can remember what charity it is. So up there we go.
Operation Comic Relief, 24-hour virtual event.
That's right. It's this guy, the guy whose charity it is he was when Mark went overseas to perform for the troops, he was the guy that took care of them and was their security, and he's an amazing guy, and he teaches kids he teaches kids how to use martial arts in the right way, and so we're going to raise money for them.
Can you put that graphic up again, Tom? It's Riccadonna is. What's the look he's going for here? Is this the driving the windowless van with the candy in the back? Hey kid, you want to see my puppy? I mean, what the hell?
Remember the whole stranger danger thing I brought up? It's just that look.
There it is.
He looks like a head waiter at one of those restaurants where they carve the meat at your table.
Like, are you looking for a 62 Lincoln Continental? Look no further. Mark Riccadonna's got one.
Mark Riccadonna Motors.
Mark Riccadonna Motors.
If you can buy it cheaper, don't come back to me.
If you didn't buy your car at Mark Riccadonna's, you probably bought it somewhere else.
That ought to be part of the game, buddy. You put up.
There you go. Oh my God. We'll put up all different. We'll put up Mark Riccadonna headshots through the years and just rip into them. I think that would be great.
Profession. Describe the profession in 1 minute.
In 1 minute, and the segment will be called "And the Riccadonna is." All right, Richie. Oh, and to that point, there'll be no "And the Word is" next Thursday, but the next day, Friday, at 11 o'clock in the morning, we shall have the game show. If anyone wants to be on it as well.
And it's on Facebook. We're going to get to watch it. You don't have to go to Twitch to watch this telethon.
So, Rich, you and I were talking about some phobias, and you brought up catagellophobia. Catagellophobia, right. So why don't you tell us what catagellophobia is?
Catagellophobia is the fear of talking in public. It's something that a lot of people have, including me right now, and you're afraid of noticed. You don't want to be noticed. You think it actually, if you smoke a lot of pot, it happens. And people get that a lot when they smoke weed. Because why is everyone looking at me? Why is everyone? So it's what's the word again, buddy?
Catagelophobia.
Catagelophobia. It's just you're afraid.
Which is why most people won't say it, because it's easier to say fear of talking in public.
Yes, there is that, but
okay,
everything has to have a real name to it, though.
Joe Bronzy, does Richie know what he's talking about?
Oh, everybody knows that catagelophobia is fear of brushing a feline's teeth.
Now I'm going to look up and see what that really is. Way to go, Joe. In fact, you may be right. Rob, what do you think?
Catagelophobia is being afraid of being categorized.
I love how he says that, and it's the whole Paul Lynde thing of maybe Paul Lynde knows what he's talking about.
I mean, I actually do know what it means. Am I supposed to say?
Yeah, sure, if you want to. Yeah.
Well, Richie must have it in spades, because it's the fear of being ridiculed.
Julia, what do you think?
What?
Catagelophobia.
What do I think?
Yeah, does Richie know what he's talking about?
Hang on.
Okay.
I can't take this call. So I put do not disturb, and they call me anyway. I sound like Regis Philbin. I put do not disturb.
I wonder what phobia that is. Yeah,
Buddy,
Richie. Yeah, Richie.
All right. So catagelophobia.
Can we what, Richie?
Catagelophobia. You want the answer?
Go ahead.
You asked me.
Go ahead.
I've given you the answer. Catagelophobia.
I know. We were waiting for you to blow your nose again. Go.
It's a fear of CAT scan machines. That's what it is.
Well, all of that for that. Yes, Richie. What did you answer?
After the show, when we have the post meeting, can we talk about never using Julia again?
She is number one in my list, next to Joe, Rob, Jay, and you. So don't make fun of her. Jay, how about you? Does Richie know what he's talking about?
Call me crazy. I'm going to say no.
Okay. You're crazy. Actually, Rob got it right. It is the fear of being ridiculed. So way to go, Rob.
Wow.
I know. And that's
this is a fix.
That is what I said. Talking in public and people noticing you're being ridiculed. You think you're being ridiculed.
Rob's a smart guy, so maybe he'll get all of you.
So what? We're stupid. We know that.
Look,
she's a smart guy. This is a hoax,
Julia.
man. This is rigged. It's a rigged system.
Well, we love that you're on your phone, because everyone.
You're transphobic.
Once in a while, that happens, and it's a lot of.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait a second. Are you just trying to replace Julia with a newer model of trans? Is that why I'm on? Is that what you're trying to do? That's bullshit.
No.
Julia 2.0.
I'm just loving the whole.
We would trade. We would for anybody at this point. It has nothing to do with being trans or anything.
Well, I have Pontiacophobia, which means I have a fear of Trans Ams.
Rob, on that note,
which that guy looks like he sells.
Ababliophobia. Have you ever heard of that, Rob? Ababliophobia.
That's a fear of Swedish pop groups.
I was going to say it's a fear of dancing queens.
I don't even need to do the timer. Richie, does Rob know what he's talking about? It's amazing.
No, it's ridiculous. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's the stupidest answer I've ever heard, and you should have let him go on longer, because he might have been able to dig out of that hole, but
I think he would have stayed in that hole. Rob, or was that a joke, or were you really?
That was a joke. I mean, I didn't really. You wanted me to actually try to come up with a real.
Yeah, I want you to tell us what abibliophobia is.
Oh, no,
abibliophobia. Abibliophobia is.
I like.
It's a fear of clergy. It's a fear of priests and rabbis and ministers, nuns especially. It's a deep-seated fear of clergy,
Which
no
can
matter
be
what the religion.
acquired by attending a Catholic school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, if you went to yeshiva, it would be rabbi bliophobia.
Right. Well, that's
Yeah.
exactly.
I think that's rabbi phobia.
I
Phobia.
I like how the squeak in Julia's
I
chair is
know,
like
it's amazing.
the rim shot after she said something.
I feel like I'm listening to Firesign Theater, and they're doing all of the, and the door opened, but it was told.
All right, I'm not moving for the rest of the show. Staying just like this.
Okay, is it Richie? Let's go back. Is it the fear of clergy?
It is not the fear. Say the word again.
Abibliophobia.
Abibliophobia is not the fear of clergy.
Oh, do you know what it is?
It's. I think it's the fear of things that aren't normal, like a normal routine. Like if you break out of your routine, you're worried that you're going to do something different.
Are you going for the Marty Feldman Abby normal? Okay, I thought you might have been going for that one. Joe, how about it? Does Rob know what he's talking about?
No, actually, it's funny because one of us on the panel suffers from this. It's the fear of your T-shirt collar being too tight, and apparently Richie suffers from it.
Julia,
it's like that commercial. You look remarkably.
No.
comfortable.
I'm so hungover.
Abiophobia is a fear of being asked to say abiophobia.
how about you, Jay?
I'm gonna say he was guessing. I think he was closer with the Swedish bands. Maybe Swedish Fish. A fear of Swedish Fish.
There you go.
There you go. Actually, it's the fear of running out of reading material.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
which it never happens at Richie's house.
No,
There is that Richie, how you feeling, by the way?
I feel awful.
Rob, I forgot to ask you, what's going on these days with you? Do you have any shows coming up? Are you selling anything? Are you doing any tours?
I'm doing a one-man show, a play that I've written. I'm doing 4 of my characters in October at the Seven Angels Theater. It's going to be a COVID show. We're going to be doing that up in Waterbury. Salmonella is going to be in it. Megan McDowell, my female character. And then Sebastian Blaine is a new character. He's a director of a community theater at the Beef and Boards. Kind of it's a dinner theater thing, and he's going to hold an actual audition with audience members via Zoom. And I'd still do the Rob Bartlett Radio Comedy Hour podcast. The past couple of weeks, I've been doing History of Long Island Comedy. I interviewed Richie Minervini and Jackie Martling.
Very good.
And I'm going to be interviewing Bill McCarty and Fred Stoller this weekend for Volume 3.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's what I'm keeping busy with now.
Good for you. Good luck with the. That's wonderful to hear things
Thanks.
opening up and Seven Angels in October. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Very good.
Here it
Joe Bronzy, how about
Yes.
you? Anything happening? I know you're not at your house because I've never seen that decor in the background before.
I am at a hotel because my wife does makeup on set for movies and TV shows, so I'm still hanging on the fringes of show business thanks to somebody else's career.
Anything coming up soon? Or
I am hoping to double my comedy album sales so I can afford 1/2 of a tank of gas.
well, your word is ataxophobia, and I know you know what ataxophobia is.
I do know what a taxophobia is because I tried to use it as an excuse early in my marriage. It is a fear of tidiness. It is a fear of a clean apartment. And I tried to tell my wife that I have a taxophobia and I cannot be held accountable to straighten up. And she used another word, which means the stuff that comes out of the rear end of a bull.
It's amazing that you didn't automatically go towards the IRS or taxes or something.
How do you spell it, buddy? How do you spell it?
Why? You want to look it up real quick?
No, I want to know the spelling.
A as in Adam, TAXO phobia.
Okay.
A taxophobia.
Julia, what do you think? Does Joe know what he's talking about?
No. I think it's a fear of biologists taxonomy. Groups of animals, putting groups in animals. The taxonomy, where they, you have a fear of it.
Thank you for not moving while you were saying that.
I
Jay,
did my best.
Jay, how about you? Does Joe know what he's talking about?
Usually, but not in this case. I'm just gonna say no. I don't think so. I think it's the fear of being stuck in an Uber. No, I don't know. I don't think he's. I believe his wife said he's full of shit, but that's about it. That's the only part of that story I believe.
Richie, how about you?
Taxophobia, I actually have it. It's the fear of being hungover and listening to Julia's chair.
On and on and on. Rob, how about you? Because you're a smart guy. You're well read.
First I thought it was a fear of Richie Byrne, but that's because he's very taxing on your patience. But I think my mother actually suffers from it. It's a fear of things not being where they should be. It's like clutter. It's a fear of clutter, if I remember correctly.
Well, okay, you happen to be correct, and so was Joe.
Yeah,
so
that's what Joe said.
Everybody, yeah, very good. Tidiness, disorder, and so forth. See, Rob knows some of these phobias very well.
I just have a very fucked up family. That's all. I just have a family that just suffers from everything. So
wow, Joe knew it.
Jay, you're up.
Impressive.
Jay, as a matter of fact, what's going on with you? Any shows coming up? Any merch to sell? Any T-shirts?
No, I mean, I'll be in the city all weekend. I have a few dates. The Cellar opened up, thank God. So I'm there tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday.
Good for you.
In the city, and it's the best place to watch comedy. But that's pretty much it. And then I'll be home in this corner, sitting in the corner.
Okay. Well, next Friday.
Jay, the best place to watch comedy is on Twitch.
That's true. That's true. Like other than being in the audience live watching.
Yes.
U5.
Okay.
That's the second best place.
Or you could have genuphobia, Jay. What's genuphobia?
Genuphobia. I know. We were. I know. I was writing it down.
You're very visual. You needed to see it.
Right. Because we were obviously talking about this the other day.
That's right. We were.
It was the fear of being inauthentic. Being a phony. That's what genuphobia is.
Short and sweet. I love it. Time's up. I love it. That's awesome. Julia, she's saying it's the fear of what now?
Being inauthentic.
Being inauthentic.
Yes. As we all have that fear.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking no. I'm thinking it's a fear of kneeling, of genuflecting. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
How about you, Rob?
I was gonna say genuflecting because I thought it was funny, and then Julia beat me to it.
It would have been funnier if you said it.
No.
Nobody laughed when I said it.
Well, it's just because they're transphobic. That's why.
They are.
These motherfuckers.
Bastards.
They're not woke like me.
You're not. That's why I love you.
They're not woke.
No, Genuphobia is. I actually think Jay's right. It's the fear of being genuine. It's so you're going to be phony for the rest of your life.
So you're changing your answer then. You're going back to Jay. You're saying she's right.
Yeah.
Okay, Richie, how about you?
It's the fear of relatives.
Boy, that's genuine, Rob.
It's the fear of relatives.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
The word genus.
Okay, all right. Richie, Joey, how about you? Joey,
I'm pretty sure it's the white heterosexual's fear of being called transphobic.
It's gonna happen too. It's gonna happen. So
stop it. You keep saying you don't want to come back, and you keep racking up points.
Can you give Joe a point for the fucking Superman hair look there?
Yeah.
That is like the most perfect.
No, I like
that is so great.
Restaurant motif.
I am so jealous. That looks so.
That's fantastic. Oh,
that's make it work, man.
You can grow a real beard. Look at this nonsense. I need hair club for men for my face.
Yeah, but this has been going since '88.
He's up for the Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, you didn't start that because of no COVID bullshit.
No.
Well, Rob, you should have changed. You should have kept with Julia because she is right. It is the fear of kneeling.
Oh,
really?
Yes, it is. Very good. You got it. Yeah.
Wow.
Last but not least, Julia. Okay, what is comonophobia?
What?
Como una phobia.
Oh, that I know.
Como unophobia.
Fear of
Well,
working at the governor's office.
It's from the Italian. It's from the Italian, which means como, which means what? And uno, which means one. So it's fear of what one? What one are you afraid of? So, also it could also mean to be a fear of Perry Como, who scared the hell out of me as a child. I think it's afraid of which one are you afraid of? What one?
What one are you afraid of? And
Yeah.
you're saying this on the heels of getting on a plane tomorrow. Tell everybody about where you're going.
Oh yes, I'm going now. I'm winging it out west to Utah, to Provo, Utah, and I'm doing dry bar there. And
Oh, wow. That's great.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Not about
Make them Mormons laugh.
I'm
Did
gonna
you
go.
see,
My opening line is, "Hey, is that your wife? Is that your wife? Wait a minute. It's Saturday, Hillary. That's your wife, right?"
They're gonna love you like we all do. And of course, your documentary is out there, can be seen, which is called.
It's called Julia Scotti, Funny That Way, and it's going. It's available, and also this thing pops up every now and then.
Can you hold that? Can you hold that straight up front? Because I want to read it again.
Okay,
It's called Cab My Sayab Olaha. Okay, got it.
All right.
By Itask Ulic.
Why is it coming up backwards?
Yeah, no, on mine it is. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Joe, is it the fear of what one? Homophobia.
Yes, I'm going to go with yes.
Just for the
I don't
hell
want
of
to
it.
come back. I'm going to say yes.
Richie, I saw you yawning, so you might want to take a nap after
Well,
your answer here.
Can I just say that I used to do the warm up for the Miss America pageant, and I didn't write this joke. Vinny Noviello wrote this joke. He said, "It's interesting. In the pageant, there's only one Miss Utah, but you can have 3 Mrs. Utah," which I thought was such a great joke.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's a
That's
great joke. That's a great joke.
I knew you didn't write it. That's a great joke.
Richie, is she telling the truth? What is como unophobia?
No, she's not telling the truth. Homophobia is a fear of game playing. So,
Okay. Game playing.
Oh,
What,
fear
you
of
get a
playing
reverse and a
Uno.
skip?
Yeah.
Rob, how about you? What are you thinking? I can see you thinking there.
It's a fear of being common.
Common.
It's a fear of not being exceptional. So it's a communal, and you know what? It's communophobia.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's fear of being communal. It's fear of being with people. It's fear of being with a lot of people.
Jay, how about you?
It's the fear of coming back next week. No. That's what I think it is.
Well, you're all wrong, including Julia. It is the fear of buttons.
Oh,
Buttons?
okay.
I knew that.
And not only Italian buttons, any kind of button. We're going to say goodbye to one of our contestants because he has a 4 o'clock hard out. So we're going to let Joe Bronzi run. Joe, thanks so much. You lost this week, but it doesn't mean you can't come back.
Joe, good seeing you, man.
And be honest, that's not a hotel room. That's an Olive Garden, isn't it?
It's true. It's true. I'm going to go have stupid breadsticks. I love
But
you
you're
all.
off your break. 4 o'clock, you're off your break. I know.
Why does Joe have fun with you?
What's that, Richie?
Why does Joe has nothing to do? He's lying.
He's gone. All right, for the last minute, I'm going to say the definition and everybody yell out the word because we have like about a minute and a half. Yell out what you think the word is. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. To give out steady light without flame.
Emitting.
No.
Luminesce.
Begins with a G.
Glowing.
Glow. There you go. Great enthusiasm and energy. Begins with Z.
Zeal.
No.
It could also be.
Xenophobia.
It could also be what you take off a lemon.
Zoetrope.
Zest. There we go. Showing experience. Good judgment. It's the last name of one of our favorite female comedians, Anita.
Wise.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, this was End the Word Is with Joe Bronzi. Richie Byrne, thanks so much for coming back. We love you. I don't know, it looks like you're looking out the window at something, so I'll let you go back to that.
I guess I lost.
You lost. I'm sorry. I'm going to announce the winner lastly. Julia Scotti, good luck tomorrow. Break a leg. Have a safe flight. Let us know how it goes. We love you.
May the Lord be with you.
Don't come back as sister wife.
Good luck getting a cup of coffee with caffeine.
I know, that's what they said.
No, I did. You give someone $50, you'll get caffeine. Jay, thanks so much. Jay,
no,
McBride,
thank you. This is a lot of fun. It was good seeing you.
Yeah, well, we hope even though you weren't the winner, we hope you will come back.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Rob Bartlett, you are today's winner on End the Word Is with the most points, and it's basically because of your Sinatra impression. That was just sheer brilliance. But we thank you so much for coming, and we'll talk again about Seven Angels in October and your podcast. Hopefully you can come back next week.
That'd be great. It's on Friday, right?
It's on Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, I'm supposed to get my feet scraped, but maybe I can,
You know what? You can do it while you're getting your feet scraped.
You know what? That's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, because I got a planter's wart the size of a baby's head.
All right. Oh my God! Before you get it scraped, can we please see it?
Oh, I'm going to take a picture of it for sure.
All right. Thank you so much, Rob Bartlett, Richie Byrne, Julia Scotti, Jay McBride, Joe Bronzi. I'm Buddy Fitzpatrick for End the Word Is. Signing out. The word is fun.